Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC, and this is the 70mm FREEWING BAe Hawk, or Red Arrow, sometimes called a Red Arrow. So let's take it up, have a little bit of fun with her. One of the few 70mm that came out, it's got lights and suspension gear and everything. Got a KM model afterburner inside of there, and I'm also running a 4000 HRB 6S. Love that KM model afterburner. Now the wind is about 7 mile an hour directly cross breeze out of the south, and this field or runway runs east to west. So but it's not super strong, so I just gotta be mindful of my landing. So, all right.
Takeoff flaps.
All right, love the lights on this thing. Here we go. Running with the drop tank on.
Gear up. Time remaining 4 minutes.
Want to take it up now? I don't know what it is about me and snap rolling, but I just seem to love snap roll everything I fly. It's windy. See that wind starting to rock that wing around.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 3 minutes. Flaps up.
All right.
Gear down. Landing flaps. Braking. Brakes off.
Did I mention it has thrust reverse? Which our runway is only 210 feet. I don't care what Google Maps may tell you. We've walked it off. It is 210 feet. Alrighty. Try that again.
Takeoff flaps.
Alright, here we go.
Gear up. Flaps up.
I'll have to snap roll every single time.
Gear down. Landing flaps. Braking. Brakes off.
Now,
Flaps up.
I know I'm coming in awfully hot, and I could have a little bit longer of a rollout, and then not even have to use thrust reverse, but I want to be able to show that if you have a shorter runway,
Time remaining 1 minute.
you can still keep this kind of airplane on it. But let's actually go a little further out now this landing and try not to have to use thrust reverse. Still got a minute. I'm not going to use takeoff flaps. I'm just going to go. I'm going to leave the gear down. I'm going to use the flaps to slow me down.
Landing flaps.
A little further out. And see? And I still touch the runway, never use thrust reverse. And I still touch the runway before I use the grass. Now, I could have let the grass slow me down a little bit, but as you can see, the runway is so super wet, and that just makes that grass just that much harder and thicker and just much harder on the gear. And I'm sorry, but I'm not made of money, and I don't want to have to keep replacing it. I haven't had to replace the gear on this yet, and I don't want to. I'm sure I will at some point, but it's a great flying jet. And that heavy grass is just going to be like running mud. It's just going to grab a hold of it, and it's going to start breaking things. So I want to avoid wet grass. Now, come this winter, when we get our dry season here, and this grass becomes thin and dry, I'll run, and then it's real short. We won't have any problem. I can run all the jets on the grass, no problem at all. Won't hurt the retracts at all. But during the summertime, it's lush and thick and nasty. It kills your retracts.
Motor off.
All right, we had 19 seconds left on a 4.5 minute timer. This has a KM model afterburner. I have to unplug it, unfortunately, to check the battery. Battery is warm, not like boiling hot, but it is warm. I keep forgetting this kind of checker. I have to hold it from the right. 40% left, so that's perfect. Perfect storage rate. And let's go over my flying rates. I just flew in my high rates. And like this has a 7-channel Liminar X Gen 2. I don't have the satellite, but if you look right up front, that little area right there, that is just screams for your satellite. I mean, for your receiver. It's just perfect spot for it. Got one antenna going this way, then down. I got one going back this way to kind of put them at 90 degrees from each other. You can see my placement about 2 inches in on that wood tray is where I've got the 4000. Okay. And put our hatch back on. We'll go over our rates. I don't remember if I have CG written on the plane or not. No, I do not. But on the bottom of the plane, you have these 2 cheaters here. If you put your finger on the outside corner of that cheater where I've got that black dot, that's where your CG is. In the description of the video is where I'll have the actual number, but all I know is that's where I get my CG, and she's basically perfect right there. I like checking jets, or almost all of my planes if possible, with the CG with a gear down, like you're flying, like you're coming in for landing, because that's when your CG is going to be the most important anyways. All right, a couple things about the plane. Gear. No delay on the gear, so that's considered instant in the retract world. So you really don't have much of a consideration. You see the control surface okay? All right, go by our flap settings first. There is some mix. Flaps up on Spectrum are a negative 100%. Takeoff or a negative 80% with a 5% down elevator mix.
Landing flaps.
Landing is 0% with a 15% down elevator mix. 2-second deployment on that. Rates I flew in, ailerons 90% with 30% expo. Elevator 100, 30% expo. Rudder 100, 30% expo. And folks, that is I think sometimes it's called a T1 too. FREEWING 70mm BaeHawk. It's the Royal Air Force, one of their aerobatic teams, similar to like our Blue Angels or our Thunderbirds. And great flying plane. You get it at FreeWing, get it at Free. Well, it's FreeWing product. You get it at Motion RC or anywhere else that you can find a FreeWing brand. But I think in the United States, Motion RC is pretty much it. But well, there you go, folks. It's a great flying jet, and it's one of the few 70s. It's got a full light package on it. And, of course, you add that great KM model afterburner. Now you've got 4-point orientation, which is a great value to me. And I know this, I don't believe this kind of jet actually has an afterburner in real life, but I will always take orientation coolness value over scale realism any day of the week. Well, folks, y'all have a good one. God bless y'all. And Gabriel, thank you for filming for me. We're not replacing Camera Precious. Gabe is just staying with us for a while, and he's offered to film, and he does a great job. And so we're out here filming, and Mama's having to work, so we're having a little bit of daddy and son time and enjoying these planes. I'm bringing these reviews to you. God bless y'all. God is good. And don't forget, folks, faith, family, and friends, and Bayhawks. Bye-bye.